Hey guys, today I'm here with a video. A little different, actually, a kind of statement. A mix of thanks and recognition for those who follow us here. Through social media you know that we were involved in a steam turbine training and a big client, a big company. Prominent national and global presence in the paper and cellulose sector. And I'm referring to the company Eldorado, Brazil. And in today's video I would like to share with you a little bit about this case, about the scope of this project and some more details. Well, to start this training, it took a little while to get off the ground, considering that we were negotiating this with 4 hands, together with the customer, for some time, and due to some difficulties in mobilizing the client's personnel, the implementation was lengthening. However, under good programming from Eldorado, we were finally able to make this possible together. The scope itself has undergone some changes, and the training was created to be completely face-to-face in company. Therefore, we would travel to the customer's plant, in the city of Três Lagoas, in Mato Grosso do Sul. However, due to some customer difficulties in being able to mobilize all its staff, given that the client mobilized too, this training and not only the personnel directly related with the turbo generators, but also the boiler and utilities staff. In this sense then, we then received the demand and the challenge on the part of Eldorado to carry out this training in the format 100% remote, i.e. live distance learning. This time there were smaller classes that allowed us to dedicate more attention for each participant, which in total were approximately 20 classes, and which required approximately 2 months of execution. In total, the training involved approximately 40 participants, and was performed in 2 formats, remote format and recorded digital format. The people most related to the TGs themselves now have access to both formats, remote live and recorded, which we already have ready-made, with recorded classes lasting more than 25 hours. Now speaking of February 2024 and receiving new updates, going through all the topics: design, features, operation, maintenance, security and much more. In the face-to-face format, we receive from the client some documentation of your TGs and the process, so we could customize the material and subjects according to the reality and daily application of. So, literally, we ran together with the staff some diagrams, flowcharts, and we hope people there to decipher and understand some aspects related with its turbines. In the remote format, the workload was 16 hours, therefore 2 days per class, while the digital recording, as I already said, has more than 25 hours available. Obviously, the training accompanies all relevant certification in both modules, in digital format also, in addition to the content we have ready, immediately available for hiring. This project was also made available within the Eldorado module, that is, for your current and new employees. In the case of new personnel integrations into the team, the material is also customized. So, in addition to knowledge of general concepts, generic system of our recorded training, the customer also has access to all this material of his own and customized, directed, of your turbines to your current staff and new hires, including this recorded digital format, is delivered through our own digital platform. Then, the system presents an exclusive login area, all classes, evaluation systems, management and exclusive metrics for area manager, with indicators such as number of hours assisted, knowledge retention rate, class history, frequency, and thus be able to compare development with other team members there. So we would like once again to thank the entire Eldorado team who participated directly and indirectly in this project, the managers, also direct, indirect, and who made it possible of this training, and, in a way, also leave here our recognition in the effort dedicated by Eldorado in the care and attention in execution, investments made in human resources, knowledge, and training of its employees. Not less important, we would also like to thank the entire TURBIVAP team who, in order to face the demand for this and other projects that are going in parallel, we carried out this training on 3 turbine specialist engineers. Steam. Well, that's it, folks. So, if your company also has a need to improve the team's understanding of functioning, operation, control, turbine safety, steam, or has a regulatory need, as in the case of ON's operator certification, we can help. Contact us here. The video description has all the links. Schedule a show there. We do a demonstration for you. Thank you for your attention, for your participation, and see you in the next video. I went.